ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ತಡವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿರುವಂತಹ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಅದಿವಿ ಶೇಷ್ ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಕಶ್ಯಪ್ ಅವರು, ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಮೃಣಾಲ್ ಠಾಕೂರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂತಹ ತಾರೆಯರು ಸೇರಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಡಕಾಯ್ಟ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ 2 ವಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಪೂರೈಸಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಕೇವಲ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ್, ತೆಲುಗು, ಬಾಂಬೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬದಲಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸಿನಿಮಾ. ಐ ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವೋಂಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮತ್ತು ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಅನುಷಾ ಲಕ್ಕಣ್ಣ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ತೆಲುಗು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಿಂದಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮತ್ತು ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ಮಿತ್ರರನ್ನ ಕರೆದಿರುವಂತಹ ಕಾರಣಗಳು ಹಲವಾರಿದೆ. ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ನೋ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿನಿ ರಸಿಕರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರು, ಭಾಷೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟು, ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಆರಾಧಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲಾ ರಸಿಕರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಿವಿ ಶೇಷ್ ಅವರು. ಸೊ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ಸೊ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಜರ್ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರ ಬಯೋಪಿಕ್ ಆನ್ 3rd June 2022 ಇಫ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವರಂತೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಮಗನೇ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಹೌಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರ ಬಯೋಪಿಕ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಚ್ಚ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರು, ಇವರ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ somehow we are so closely connected with heart to Adivi Sesh ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ 2002 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ರೋಲ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರ ಜರ್ನಿಯನ್ನ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ 2026 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂತಹ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಬೇಸ್ ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಿಸ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅನದರ್ ಬಯೋಪಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ಅದರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಮೀಟು ಹಾಗೆ ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಕಶ್ಯಪ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಮೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಮೇಕರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಾಟ್ ಅ ರೈಟರ್, ಹಿ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ರೇಜಿ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸನೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೆರಿ 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 ಡಿಮಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ನೆಟ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರ ಆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹಿ ನೋಸ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಕಾಯ್ಟ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಒಂದು ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರ್ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್?
హరి, పెళ్లి చేసుకుందామా? నువ్వు నేను ఓ బుడ్డోడు.
బుడ్డది చిన్న చీర కావాలి కదా, నువ్వు కదా,
నేనుంటాను కదా.
నాకు నా లైఫ్ మళ్ళీ కావాలి. ఫిక్స్. ఇరవై ముందు పని ఉండాలి. కొంచెం ఖర్చు అవుతుంది. 80 నుంచి 1 దాకా.
మీరు డబ్బులు ఇస్తే కానీ జరగదు సార్, కొంచెం అవసరం.
మళ్ళీ వస్తాను కదా డ్రైవర్, నువ్వు స్వామి అందరూ వయసు బాగులేకపోతా ఉన్నాయి.
హరి నువ్వు ఉంటావు కదా?
నేను ఉంటాను కదా.
DACOIT, a love story ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹೌಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರ್ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ನ. ರಾಮಬಾಬು గారు వచ్చేయండి. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the amazing filmmaker, actor Anurag Kashyap ji. Sir, so since you're staying here in Bengaluru, no need of me welcoming you like welcome to Bengaluru and all. So this place is yours now. And also about the cinema, over to you.
Hello. I'm so happy I've found a new home in Bangalore. And it's amazing. It's great weather, great people, great food, and so much space. I'd forgotten what gardens and trees look like living in Bombay. But I'm so happy I'm here. I'm so happy I'm part of this film. And it's all credit to Adivi and Chanel and Supriya and the whole team. And I believe that the second Edge collections of the film is from Bangalore. So thank you, Bangalore.
What do you want to say about your role, sir?
My role is like, I don't know, it's in the hands of the architects, which is Chanel and Junior Pawan and Shesh and everyone, because I enjoyed doing this. It was something that I had not done before. I did not know about the whole cultural aspect of it. And I was glad that somebody saw me as a normal person in a character and not a psychopath. So it was quite good, and plus, yes, physically it was challenging, but I was very happy that I went through it.
Okay, so just one question. So you were a co-writer in the movie Satya.
Yes.
And also for many movies.
Yes.
And like Devdi, Devdas, Gulal. So being a writer, Adivi Sesh is also a co-writer of the story. So what do you want to say being a writer about the story of the film?
I don't know, I was here as an actor, so I was not here to... I finally found out what the story of the film is when I saw it. So, you know, he only told me what my character is, and the impact of that character only comes by the time the film ends. And all the scenes we shot in pieces, so you're trying to put together the pieces, you're trying to put pieces together in your head to make sense of the film. When you really see the film, you realize how this character puts those pieces together also for the audience. So that for me was, it makes him very important. But while shooting, I was only trying to focus on getting it right and seeing the smile on my director, writer, producer's face, that they were happy with it or not.
That's fine. Any questions? Any prashnagal idea? Anurag Kashyap avare? Yes, please.
Good evening, sir. Detaching from box office can help every director and producer to take a big risks.
Yes, true. I detached. I've been detached from the box office in a very organic way. I didn't have it as a director. In the sense, for me, getting a film released was the biggest struggle. Getting a film made and its release was the biggest struggle. Box office becomes a struggle for a lot of filmmakers who are used to it. Especially when a filmmaker by chance gets a big box office, then I feel like it becomes a trap. So for me, I was organically detached. So I just make the film that I want to make. Many a times what happens is massive success, not just force, it doesn't force the filmmaker as much as it makes the market force the filmmaker to keep making the same thing. And a lot of filmmakers kind of feel lost. And the market forces you to make a film, and then it becomes a formula. So every successful filmmaker often sticks to the formula that he has discovered by chance.
Acting is challenge or directing? Directing movie, acting.
I think filmmaking comes easy, but everything is a challenge. Every day for me, like I look at everything and I have to do it well. And acting in a language that's not mine, is, to the satisfaction of the filmmaker, is a big challenge.
अनुराग सर, कार्तिक फ्रॉम कर्नाटका न्यूज़ फीड। डायरेक्टर बनने से पहले आपने दिल्ली में, दिल्ली रंगमंच में, एनएसटी में बहुत सारे प्लेस देखे होंगे। उस वक्त से, उस दिन से आपके अंदर एक एक्टर छुपा हुआ था क्या?
I used to do a lot of theatre, बहुत theatre करता था मैं। I used to do a lot of theatre and I did a lot of films also at the beginning of my career 33 years ago. And I was terrible. So I decided never to act. But I continued with the theatre until 2006. And I stopped acting altogether in 2006. No theatre either. But people who knew me as an actor, they wanted me to act at that time. Back in 1993, I didn't have good guidance. I did not understand the medium. I was more theatrical in films. Over a period of time, being a writer, filmmaker, I understood the medium and I know how much to do and what not to do. But I never wanted to be an actor, but that happened. You can do something doesn't mean you want to keep doing that. Like I can cook doesn't mean I want to run a restaurant. The thing is, like it's a thing, it's a choice, and I started doing it occasionally, and now that it happens a lot, it also gives me an opportunity to take time off and spend time with scripts, ideas, with myself. So why not? I'm taking that opportunity.
अनुराग सर, कुछ कहानियाँ ऐसा होता है कि मतलब इंटरकनेक्टली वो कनेक्ट होता जाता है। मतलब आपने इससे पहले महाराजा फिल्म बनाया था, उसमें भी एक बाप बेटी का एक स्टैंडर्ड कंटेंट था। When it comes to डकैत also, the same thing happen with the different ideas. इस तरह के स्क्रिप्ट को आप चुनने में एज अ राइटर, what our brother told me exactly, how your mind works exactly on the content.
No, I pick something instinctively. For me, it's the person behind the content is more important. The intention of the filmmaker is more important. So I don't choose scripts, I choose people. So I actually choose people. When I choose people, I go along with them. और स्क्रिप्ट कितना भी अच्छा हो, आदमी ठीक नहीं तो मजा नहीं आता फिर काम करने में।
कमाल की चीज नहीं होता है वहाँ पे।
नहीं, कमाल नहीं हो ही नहीं सकता। और अभी मैं हूँ बाप की उम्र का, तो बेटी तो होगी ना फिल्म में।
और डकैत फिल्म जब हम लोग देख रहे थे, आजू बाजू जो बैठे थे ना, आपके स्वाग के बारे में बात कर रहे थे। आपके जो स्टाइल था ना, मतलब आपका जो डायलॉग डिलीवरी और कॉम्पैक्ट शॉट्स में आपको जो कैमरामैन ने दिखाया था ना, उसके बारे में बहुत बात कर रहे थे कंपेयर टू हीरो।
वो तो उनका है, वो तो स्ट्राइक क्या होता है मुझे अभी तक समझ में नहीं आया। स्ट्राइक का मतलब मुझे अभी तक समझ में नहीं आता कि मैं आई एम बूमर जनरेशन। सो स्ट्राइक हम लोग को समझ नहीं आता। स्ट्राइक जो है ज़्यादा कंटेम्प्रेरी है और मे बी पिछला जनरेशन है। बट बाकी जो है वो तो फिल्म मेकर, कैमरामैन, उन्होंने क्या क्लोजअप लगाया, उनको क्या दिखा, वो वही जानते हैं। So if I am looking good and people are talking about it, then the credit goes to them.
And especially usually एक फिल्म का फॉर्मेट बनता है, सिनेमा का ओपनिंग इंक्लूडिंग द सेंसर कॉपी, एक हीरो का या एक विलन का इंट्रोडक्शन छोड़ के जो कंटेंट डिलीवरी करते हैं ना, उसके ऊपर भी फिल्म का जो माहौल बड़ा होता जाता है। स्पेशली डकैत में क्लाइमैक्स का जो इंटेंसिटी ऑफ द डिलीवरी है ना, मतलब आप और हीरो के बीच में जो क्लाइमैक्स का, उसका बहुत ही बड़ा टॉक है यहाँ पे। उसके बारे में आप क्या बोलेंगे?
आई एम सीइंग द क्रेडिट उन्हीं को जाता। मैं तो आई वाज ओनली शूटिंग माय पोर्शन। द वे दे पुट इट टुगेदर, जैसे उन्होंने एडिटिंग में करके डाला, उसका जो इम्पैक्ट है मैंने भी तभी देखा जब ऑडियंस ने देखा। सो वो it's a very smartly put together story, the way everything is revealed in the end. बहुत इमोशनल हो जाता है. मैं एज ए ऑडियंस मैं भी वहाँ पे इमोशनल हो गया, मैं भी आंसू निकलने लग गया. एंड इट वाज नॉट लाइक कि खुद को देखना, द स्टोरी जिस तरह से अनरावल किया, तो आई थिंक द क्लाइमेक्स इज वेरी 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 स्ट्रॉन्ग. तो वो तो है, वो क्रेडिट इन्हीं लोगों पे जाता है, अडवी और शनेल और आई कॉल हिम छोटा पवन.
Sir, this is Manjunath Srinivas from Suman TV Kannada. So, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಡೆಬ್ಯೂ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ.
My Kannada film, I finished shooting, and I think it's at the editing stage. So it's the director and the producer, they would know when the film is going to come out. Our shoot is over. Shoot got finished in January.
ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ? ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ?
ಹೌದು.
ಏನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಲಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲೇ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್, ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಯು ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಇಬ್ಬರು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕರೆದಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Please pardon me. So, Ega, sir, please stay back. We will call the hero of the movie, the wonderful Adivi Sesh on stage, please. Andhra Pradesh, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ನಂದಿ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ತೆಲಂಗಾಣದ ಗದ್ದರ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಮೇಜರ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತ ಅದಿವಿ ಶೇಷ್ ಅವರು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So, congratulations on DACOIT. Okay, so yeah, I'll just pass on the mic to you.
Namaste Andy. First of all, great many apologies for the delay. I promise you we were not late. Okokka interview while 15-minute selfies, 15-minute selfie. By the time we came, it 1.5 hour delay. So I'm so sorry. Media mitralandariki kuda I apologize. It was not the intention to make you wait. We ran as far as we could, and then one more small devil happened, Bangalore traffic. So we crossed that and we came. I apologize. Having said that, just got news. DACOIT touched 50 crores at the box office. Very happy. 8th day ke vachesindi. So it's I want to thank the audience. Career biggest opening idi. And ade kaakunda Hyderabad tarvata world highest collection is from Bangalore. So, ikkadi nunchi vache prema, it is something else, and I'm glad that we made it in Hindi and Telugu, because Anurag sir was a live witness to somebody saying they saw it in Hindi today. So he got convinced that he should watch the Hindi version. He still hasn't seen it; he's only seen the Telugu version. Very very happy, and most importantly, I just feel a lot of love. So thank you so much. The kind of love that you have given. This film is about love. May choose them. Title and the Pedagondo Kinda Oka Prema Kada also is written that big, because Oka Prema Kada is the platform on which the film sits on. So this is the first time koncham brain game twist kaakunda manasthot game aadalanpichindi. So I hope that it would do well, and I'm so glad that it has. Thank you so much.
Hari, pelli cheskundama? I'm sure all the girls you want to ask this question, right?
Anusha meer mari ala adigeste em cheppalanటే.
Okay, so he's so into the character of Hari, like he's like, okay, this is what the actor is into.
Yes,
all right. Okay, so all the anta paatha questions. Bangalore ela undi XYZ, and we can't ask you now because you have become a second Bangalorean now.
Yeah, ante ivala we did one Red FM interview. Agar papa anchor the RJ, she's the Hindi Red FM anamata. Welcome to Bangalore sir. I'll tell you about Bangalore. I was telling her anamata. So it was funny, but very glad. I do want to say the only thing left is for me to do a Kannada film. So far I have not been offered one, so whenever I'll be offered, I've been offered Hindi films, but not any Kannada films. So open request to my friends and filmmakers in Kannada, happy to consider collaborating.
ಅಮೇಝಿಂಗ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಂತೋಷಕರವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿರ್ಮಾಪಕರು ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ ದೆನ್.
Yeah, ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే నాకు I'm able to, it's so interesting, even without English words, even Shuddha Kannada I'm able to completely understand now. So that has become very good. Hopefully I'll be able to speak it soon. But if you give me dialogues, I'll speak without accent, I promise.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ನಂಬರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಚರ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಯು ಅಂಡ್ ಟೀಚ್ ಯು ಕನ್ನಡ.
ನಂಬರ್ ಇವಾಗ
ಹೌದು, ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಆಲ್ರೈಟ್, ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿ, ಇವ್ರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವ್ರಿಗಂತೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದಾರಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂತೀರಾ?
ನೀವು ಮರಿ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಡಿದ್ರಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ.
సో యాక్చువల్లీ ఏమైందంటే అండి, 2 ఫిలిమ్స్ డెలివర్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది. అండ్ మాకు 7 అసిస్టెంట్ డైరెక్టర్స్ ఆల్ ఫస్ట్ టైం. దే వర్ నాట్ క్యాచింగ్ అప్ ద స్పీడ్. సో నేను డైరెక్టర్ స్ప్లిట్ అయ్యాం. ఐ వాజ్ టేకింగ్ కేర్ తెలుగు వర్షన్, హీ వాజ్ టేకింగ్ కేర్ హిందీ వర్షన్. దట్స్ వై కుడెంట్ కమ్. అందుకనే ఫస్ట్ బయటికి వెళ్ళింది ఇక్కడికి. మేము ఢిల్లీకి వెళ్ళలేదు, ఇంకెక్కడికి వెళ్ళలేదు. రిలీజ్ తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ వచ్చింది ఇక్కడికి. బికాజ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టు కమ్ హియర్. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗೆ వచ్చాను, ಡಿಲೇಲೋ ಸಾರಿ.
ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಸರ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಾಪಗಂಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಅವರು ಸೌತ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ ಅಂತ?
No, I'm much more happier here, in the sense I don't need to get into the discussion and argument constantly of here. At least I can sit and write or act or do whatever things, and I have a lot of filmmakers, friends across South India, from Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, that whole belt. And there's a kind of a crisis that every cinema deals with from time to time. So there's a crisis of ideas at the moment. So everybody, there's a wave of a film. One film since December, there's one film that's been working and nothing else has been working. So everybody's rewriting, everybody's redoing. But the thing is, I dread for a formula, because I have always seen that once a film breaks a ceiling, it is sometimes alarm bell. A lot of, like, when Sairat became such a big success, everybody started aiming for that success rather than trying to make a new kind of a film. So I'm saying, when, say for example, when Aditya Dhare made Dhurandhar, he was not trying to make another Animal or Bahubali or whatever it is. He was making his own film. So instead of learning that we should make our own films with all our passion and conviction, everybody is trying to guess that which film will make 1,200 crores. So that's the problem that happens with the studio and the producer, and I want to step away from that. That's precisely the reason. And when it comes to what, say, one person's perspective is propaganda, then the opposing perspective also becomes counter-propaganda. So I think I like to make films that world is a mirror and be factual.
ಅಡಿವಿ ಸರ್, ಸರ್ ಪಾತ್ರ ಬಂದ ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಕಥೆ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ? ಅನುರಾಗ್ ಸರ್ ಬಂದ ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ
వినిపించలేదు లోకేష్, ఐ కుడెంట్ హియర్ ద స్పీకర్. అంటే లోకేష్, ఇప్పుడు ఐ ఫీల్ సర్స్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ ఆన్ అవర్ పర్ఫార్మెన్సెస్ వాజ్ అ బిట్ మోర్ దెన్ ద రైటింగ్. డెఫినెట్లీ హిందీ వర్జన్కి చాలాసార్లు వీ వుడ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ సర్ టు రిఫైన్ ద లైన్స్, యునో దట్ ఇన్హెరెంట్, యునో one small thing is Margaret, sir. One small thing is that Anna, ఏం స్పీకర్ బంద్ చేయట్లా? So one thing we felt was it was nice to sort of cheat sir a little bit and have India's best Hindi dialogue writer on set and get him to approve our lines. So that was a nice cheat we did, but we're just grateful. And ఒక్క సీన్లో ఆయన యాక్టింగ్ గురించి చెప్పింది for Mrunal in one climax scene and one for me in the market fight scene between us. I think it really helped those scenes and we ended up using those in the trailer, as you can see.
Thank you very much, guys. One last question.
Hi sir. Sir, this is Ramesh from DACOIT Kannada. Hi sir. Sir, మీరు 2002లో ఇండస్ట్రీకి వచ్చారు. అప్పుడు సినిమా స్టార్ట్ అయింది మీ కెరియర్. ఇప్పుడు దాకా ఒక 20కు ఎక్కువ సినిమాలు చేసింటారు. ఒక బిగ్గెస్ట్ హిట్ కోసం చాలా కష్టపడి ఉంటారు. డకాయిత్ అలాంటి సాటిస్ఫై ఇచ్చిందా మీకు?
అంటే యాక్చువల్గా నేను 2002లో రాలేదండి. ఏమైందో చెప్తున్నాను. నాకు 15 years అప్పుడు ఇండియాకి హీరో అవుదామని వచ్చా. గడ్డం రాసుకోవడానికి నాకు ఇంకా గడ్డం రాలేదు. సో అమ్మని మస్కారా అడిగి రాసుకున్నాను బుక్కి. ఒక డైరెక్టర్ ప్రామిస్ చేశారు, ఇంకో డైరెక్టర్ని కల్పిస్తాను. కట్ చేస్తే నేను ఒక సినిమాలో హీరో అని నాకు చెప్పారు. నాకు తెలియదు. ఒక ఎన్ఆర్ఐ అల్లుడుగా 2 minutes రోల్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఒక వెళ్ళిపో అన్నారు. అది జరిగింది. I came back in 2011 after I grew up and it's been a beautiful journey. 2011 to 2015 I was a villain in Telugu cinema. Like అందరు సౌత్ ఇండియన్ యాక్టర్స్ ఫస్ట్ విలన్ వస్తాం, అప్పుడు హీరో వస్తాం. 16 క్షణంతో లైఫ్ మారింది. అండ్ అప్పటి నుంచి ఎవ్రీ ఫిలిం my producers have made more and more money and every film the audience has given me more and more love. So I'm grateful.
సార్ కన్నడలో కూడా రిలీజ్ చేసాను కదా సార్. ఇప్పుడు తెలుగులో ఇందులో ఉంది. తెలుగు తెలుగు తెలుగు
అవును సార్, ఈ సినిమా మేము తమిళ్, కన్నడ, మలయాళంలో టచ్ చేయలేదు. వి డెంట్ వాంట్ టు డూ ఇట్ యాస్ పాన్ ఇండియా. వి వాంట్ టు డూ ఇట్ బైలింగ్వల్. ఎందుకంటే ఈ ఫిల్మ్ మీరు ట్రైలర్ కూడా చూస్తే అన్ని టైట్ క్లోజ్అప్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో వీ ఓన్లీ వాంటెడ్ ఐస్, లిప్స్, వాయిస్, ఫీలింగ్ ఆల్ టు మ్యాచ్. సో వీ షార్ట్ ఇట్ ఇన్ 2 languages. వీ డెంట్ జస్ట్ అలా డబ్ చేసేద్దామని వీ డెంట్ వాంట్ టు డబ్. వీ ఓన్లీ షార్ట్ ఇట్ ఇన్ 2 languages. సో ఇట్ ఆల్సో డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ ద ఫిల్మ్. ఇప్పుడు నా నెక్స్ట్ గూఢచారి 2 వీఆర్ డబ్బింగ్ ఇన్ కన్నడ. దానికి రీజన్ ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ అ స్పెక్టికల్ ఫిల్మ్. యాక్షన్ ఉంది, ట్విస్ట్ ఉంది. దిస్ ఈజ్ అ ఫీలింగ్స్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఆథెంటిక్గా జస్టిస్ చేయాలని నా ఫీలింగ్. సో నాకున్న తాపత్రయం ఏంటంటే ఒక జెన్యూన్ కన్నడ ఫిల్మ్లో చేస్తే ఇంకా బెటర్గా ఉంటుంది. అవునండి, ఐ షార్ట్ ఫర్ ద హిందీ వర్షన్, ఐ డబ్డ్ ఫర్ మై సెల్ఫ್ ఇన్
ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಹೊರಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮಿತ್ರರು ಸಮಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಕಾದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಅದ್ವಿ ಶೇಷ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದೇ ತರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಸ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಹಾಗೆ ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಪಿಂಕ್ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಈಗಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಚಿಟ್ ಚಾಟ್ಗೆ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು 10-15 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಬೈಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ.